What's going on, everybody? How you doing today? This is Ref from Refside Gaming, guys, and I'm back with another episode of the Rhythm University Platinum Panthers Teambuilder Dynasty. Guys, do me a favor, if you would, please go ahead and smash up them likes. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. And don't forget to click that bell so that you can get a notification each and every time I upload a new video. And if you haven't already, guys, make sure you go back and watch the previous episode, which was episode number 10, when I took on the Tulane Green Wave live from New Orleans, a.k.a. the Big Easy. All right, guys, this episode, you see, this is our final rivalry game of the year. We'll be going up against the Arkansas State Red Wolves. You see, A-State is 69 overall, 69 on offense, and 71 on defense. Guys, you see, we are 51 overall, and 49 on offense, and 56 on defense. And if you look, you see we are ranked number 19 in the country still. And if you like that, guys, you know I like it too. Don't you love it when two great minds think alike? I know I do. So with that being said, guys, I'll catch you turkeys on the field. All right, guys, welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, Arkansas, as the Platinum Panthers are set to take on the Red Wolves. Guys, let's give it to them the way we know how to do it.
No doubt, in rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you.
Anytime come out under control, it means so much. We know that the fans are all talking about it, but it's just football. Very incomplete, trying to extend the play because he couldn't find anybody open. And you see this football working all levels. First of all, not sufficient. Nice job on the defense. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This time he's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. Highway corral to number 4. He picks up the first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Great job on the defense. Everybody firing off the ball. The guys hold their games. Looking to fire. There's a hit. Makes the grab. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play at any reception. Now adjusting. Fires downfield. And he's in the end zone for a touchdown. Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5 just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played in the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and flooding the end zone.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback. And the Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Rainer. Fires to the tight end. Looking to pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Grabbed into that. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Brings up 4th down. The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Out comes the offense as they get set to hunt. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Yeah, what a spectacular play by that defensive end. Tackle there.
So fast. These guys are 250 and 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive line, they have no chance to stop those guys. Just quick as fast as they are.
Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to bring him on the ground. They bring him down, and not before he's able to pick up the first down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would just rough the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty.
That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun. Throws to the back. Zings it complete to the right. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
They go to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down, makes it a 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to South Carolina. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
Scanning the field, it's Rainer. He's an open space downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's the Silence for the first set down. The RPO is complete. Now he's picked up there, gets him the first down, and sets up at the 45-yard line.
Man, what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by QB.
Throws to the wideout. Got it wide to the receiver. And this defense is at half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Caught in the middle. It's Summers. And a good job of covering by that defense. Just a short pickup.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And to the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This should be the last play of the quarter. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Touchdown. And another. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
I guess that is the end of the first quarter. You see, Rhythm is up 21-7. There was a big play there at the end of the first quarter. I hope you caught it. Look out. We're looking to do more damage. Let's go with the second quarter.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. The kickoff team is on the field and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First play of the period, first down here. Looking for a man. It's Rainer. Punch it out of the air. Well, precision play all the way around. Catch back. Bang, bang, bang. And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Can't
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Red Wolves will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the ball to see if he can give his offense better field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now this offense is back on the field. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 time.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. For his first down, the defense thinks you might run the football. Just look in the lineup, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a way to get straight on.
How about this sophomore stopping and short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that road altogether.
Spins it out to the back. Got his man on the right. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Running back searching for the ball. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line. A big red zone opportunity here. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Power football. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action.
And they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. The 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense, understanding that they're dropping back, they're doing most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Tries again. Just handling with his running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season in this Week 12 performance.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 in the game. This offense thought they'd come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team. They look like it right now.
They'll try to add another 2 lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little hold out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that.
He's loose.
Sideways, get the football in his hand. Once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. And a lot of times those are easier throws for quarterbacks. defense moving forward.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. That's right, not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they're paying attention. Practice this week on the film because they have run out everybody right now.
Here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get a good bit and kick the off.
This is a quarterback who's used to using his athleticism to his advantage and hurting defenses. There's nothing wrong there. Great job by the defense, taking everything away and forcing a run for a loss as that quarterback was smart to get out of bed.
Extra grab. They bring him down with a big play. Will move the sticks. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Wants to throw on first down off the way fake. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
To the air on second down. High on target this time. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker with a good pickup on that one. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the left. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense getting set for first down. Leaves it with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the tight end. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gut.
A first down run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for just one more yard plays are playing out. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Timeout on the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. To the air, it's Raider. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll immediately call timeout. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they're ready to go again. Catch in the middle, it's Summers. And the defense had that one well covered with a short gain there. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and way just shy of the 30. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield on 1st down. Working out left side now. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Our coach said you never go good till you're profit. Take what's there, take the plays you want.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. It's complete on the right side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the catch on the left. Boy, he almost finished this half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped?
All right, guys, that was a great effort. I was trying to go for the Hail Mary there. Good catch. Good catch. You see, we're up 35-14. We're doing very, very well. They get the ball back after the half, but let's finish it out. You see the stat. You can pause it. It is what it is, guys. Don't you love it? When two great minds think alike. Let's go, Platinum Panthers. Let's close this thing out. Let's go.
With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. It's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I'm putting my defense is going to make some plays for me too.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And looking for the 1st down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. Garbage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at
the 38-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll leave it with it.
And it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Wrestled down to the 8-yard line as they thread deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up first without scoring. Take that offense. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Rising out of the ground. Defense rising up and stopping it short on fourth down.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, rolling up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
To throw, it's Rayner. He's going to go down and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Is that justice? Justice. Let's go.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Got room to work.
We're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do.
I don't know if it was pressure or just put his mouth, but at least they got the ball back.
One thing I do know is this run back's got to do a better job of security. Cannot drop the football. They don't expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Dumps it to the back. Hauls it in the first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
All right, guys, I'm going to let this go down to the fourth quarter. Guys, you see we're up 37-14. Now, we had a minor mishap there when we couldn't score, but we got a safety right back. That's a quick look at the top 25 in the playoff possible rankings. You never know what may happen, guys. But do me a favor, put your boards up for the fourth quarter. Now, let's finish this thing out right. Let's go. Platinum Panthers.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll go to the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
First and goal for the offense.
take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The kick is up and good. And one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch up to speed. Alabama is on the short side of things right now. Only the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Gainer. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. There he goes. Oh, they intercept inside there, but it'll be stopped just short, and it'll be fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there on third and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up fourth.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Under fire. And they got it. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of...
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll keep going around. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopping his tracks in the backfield.
All right, guys, you know what time it is, don't you? It is time to milk the clock. I think, and well, do I want to delay a game? No, I don't. I want to get close enough to attempt a field goal. How about that? So let's do that. Let's just pound it right up the gut. At least see if we can't take it past the 2-minute warning. How about that? Well, they get all 3 timeouts. Let's see what happens here. 2nd and 12 for me. Let's go. Right up the gut. There you go. Yep, we are not going to take a delayed game. However, we are going to go straight to the 2-minute warning, guys. And let me tell you something, guys. I do want to add this to this, man. If, in fact, you are enjoying the series, man, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, man. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. And don't forget to click that bell so that you can get a notification each and every time I upload a new video. Now, if, in fact, you enjoy Teambuilder, this is definitely the channel for you, guys. guys. Definitely. Like I said, I got something coming up on Madden 26. I don't want to say what it is just yet, but I definitely got something coming up, man. All right, let's go with ISO right up the gut.
It'll be 3rd and long.
And then we'll go ahead and take the field goal here. How about that? That sound good to you? It sound good to me, too. Don't you love it when two great minds think alike? I do, too. Let's go.
Here's the handoff. He'll be stopped
All right.
just outside.
We'll go ahead and go for our field goal right here. And then we're going to put in our subs. How about that? Do I want to take a delayed game? No, I don't. But I'm going to run it all the way down, and then I'm going to call a timeout. How's that sound to you guys? I know it sounds good to you because it definitely sounds good to me. And like I always say, don't you love it when two great minds think alike? I know I do.
It's going to be really fun to watch.
All right, let's just set up for it, and then we're going to take a timeout.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the
We're running this clock all the way down as far as we can, guys. All right, there you go. 118. So it should be 116 when he get the ball back when I kick off, right?
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal.
Something. Bam. Yes, sir. Flag. Did he hit me? Personal foul. Running into the kicker. Do we want to take the points off the board? Well, if we accept the penalty, we'll get 1st and goal. You know what? Let's do that. See if we can't end this ball game. How about that? That way he won't even get the ball back. You turkey. Let's go. All right. Let's go 1st and goal here. No, let's go goal line. We'll pound it with the fullback. There you go.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
At the 6. Well, he got 3 timeouts. No. There you go. I'm about to say, I'm not trying to score, guys. I'm not trying to score. Not that way. Let's milk this clock all the way down. As I was saying, guys, if in fact you enjoy Teambuilder series, right? This is definitely the channel for you, man. And the reason why I do what I do, guys, listen. Everybody picks top-tier teams, and everybody, sometimes, you get boring with just regular same old teams. Yeah, man. I just like to put my own twist to it, like rhythm, like, my hometown of Omaha. I don't live there anymore. However, like I said, man, I like to do different team builder schools. So let's take a delay game here. How about that? All right, we'll do that. And then 30 seconds. All right, let's do a mass substitution just to say my guys played. How about that? Get in. There you go. I meant to do it before, but I guess I didn't.
Delay of game.
All right.
Offense.
Then we can kneel it right here. So I'm not trying to give him the ball back.
Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And now on 2nd down for this
We can kneel it right here and then go for that field goal. Let's do that.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback
So we'll take it all the way down to 2 seconds and then kick our field goal and try to make it 47-14. Come on, guys. Come on, clock. All right, let's set up for the field goal at least.
running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
2. There you go. All right.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds
We're going to go
left
for the
to
field
go.
goal, guys. Go for the field goal.
Stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out.
It's up, and it's good. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of the game. You see the final score there is 47-14 in this rivalry game. See, yep, ARK-TENN rivalry. Yes, sir. Got that. I got a screenshot of it. All right, 400 yards passing for the freshman Cameron. Beautiful, beautiful, and more beautiful. I don't know what the black screen is. All right, you see Rayner, they're all-star, man. I think we got like 6 or 7 sacks on him today. We played a great game, guys. Defensively, I think we were sound today. We got burned twice on 2 long touchdown plays, but it's all good, guys. You see the final score, 47-10. You can see the scoring by quarter. You can pause it by that. But we're going to check some stats, and then we're going to get up out of here. How's that sound to you? Sound good to you? It sounds good to me, too. Don't you love it when 2 great minds think alike? You know I like it, too. All right, guys, here we go. You see the stats here. You see Cameron, he was 18 for 23 today. He had 400 yards passing. That is so beautiful, guys. He was 78% today. 2 touchdowns, no INTs. Looking at rushing, you see Dunbar was 19 carries for 143. He had 2 touchdowns. See, Colt, 13 carries for 21 yards. He had the 1. Cameron, 5 carries, 14 yards. Jackson, 3 carries, 12 yards. Guillory, he had 2 carries, 3 yards, 1 touchdown. And then Wade, he nailed it, 1 for -1. It's all good. Looking at receiving, you see Jackson was 8 catches, 165. He had the 1 touchdown. Caraway, as always, starting to do his thing now. 4 receptions, 83 yards. And then Autry finally came to play today. No, I don't want to say that, but he showed up today big time. How about that? 3 catches, 84 yards, 1 touchdown. Fontenot, 2 for 19. Collier had the 1 long, 1 beautiful, 49 yards. Blocking, of course, is always a little bit of this, a little bit of that. 14 pancakes by by Moore. Joseph had 7, and he gave up the 1 sack. Gilberger 3. Justice had 1. Now, that's the tight end, Justice. Now, let's look at defensive stats, guys. I know I had some sacks today, didn't I? I did. Look at that. Noah Thomas had 3. There he is. Justice, the twin, he had 3 today. Humphrey, the big fella, had 1. Aubrey had 1. And then Dallas had 1. So 3, 6, 7, 8. We had 9 sacks today, guys. Great defensive stand today. Defensive deflection, so Hopkins only had the 1. Okay, it's all good. Looking at kicking. Christian, 1-on-1 field goals. It was only 26 yards, but 6 of 6 for extra points. Now, who got the? Somebody got a safety. Who got the safety? You know who got it. Justice. Ain't that beautiful? Sorry about that. I totally forgot about that, Justice. I apologize, man. I'm looking at punting. There you go. Ricardo had 1 for 44. Now, see, guys, if you remember the last video, I did adjust the punting slider so we can kick it down the open field, and that paid off this time. Okay. Kick return. No, well, I'm about to say no, but that's untrue. 4 kick returns, 51 yards for Collier. Punt return. 4 for 29 yards for Collier. I'm sorry. I thought it did something else. All right, guys. Let's go back to the main board. And let's advance, man, and let's see who committed, if any. How about that? All right, guys, let's go ahead and advance. We're crossing our fingers for any commits. Not as of yet. Well, man, I mean, do anybody want to come here? You see, we moved up to number 16, too. Uh-oh. All right, there is a bye week, guys. Okay, so with that being said, man, I'm going to do the recruiting offline. And then you see we upped our record to 10-1. And then our final game of the season will be at Kennesaw State. All right, guys, so let me see this. If, in fact, you have made it to the end of this video, remember, you are the true GOAT. And that's GOAT. Remember, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it, guys. So tune in to the next episode, man. I'll catch you then, guys. Refside Gaming. I'm out. I'll holla at you.